Now, we see you have some pamphlet here from the New York Hypnosis Center, and this is from your office here. Now, you mind if I ask you a few questions on the other things that you take care of, people?
Sure.
Okay. One of the things listed in Jeffrey's pamphlet here is the managing stress. Now, we all know people just talk in general, they're stressed out. Now, is it true, like in everyone's life, that they're really going to undergo stress and handling it is the key problem?
Yeah. I mean, stress, you can't get away from stress. A stressful environment. How we choose to process that stress is what makes hypnosis so brilliant. It gives people the tools, the ability to go ahead and choose what are the stresses that they will allow in, that will affect them, and which ones that they will keep at bay. So hypnosis is very powerful in terms of stress.
Now, do people come to you like with, say, or a hypnotist in general with, like, say, a high-powered job, and everyone thinks at work, that they're the big manager, and when they come to you, they
Absolutely.
say, Jeffrey, the people at work thought I had everything under control, and I was stressed out. And what would you, how's that work? They say, look, Jeffrey, I got to be the big manager over here. I got big decisions to make. I want to be committed to do these things and be successful. And then they said, can you...
You're making the assumption, or you're making the assumption for the person with this presenting issue, that stress on some level is helping them stay in control.
Right.
And I would argue that stress is a way of being out of control.
But you're saying everyone deals with stress, so you mean when they have stress they're out of control, or they have to handle it?
Anything that involves change is stressful. How you process that change, that stress, makes all the difference. If it affects you, if it raises your blood pressure, if it causes you other issues, other problems, then obviously it's not serving you. You can get through and be effective in whatever you're trying to accomplish without allowing stress to influence your different body functions.
Since you personally said you undergone a career change, you were in business and then you went into these fields, did you feel, because people like to get to know the person, and you're not, you're a regular person, you can talk to them, how did you feel when you were at the business world and you wanted to make a change? Did you feel stress and how to handle it? How did you make the change yourself?
Like I said before, stress is synonymous with change. So how you handle change, how you handle stress, makes all the difference.
Okay, so just tell us like how you handled it, so some people out here, could feel maybe they could pick up a little tidbit, off the record here.
I saw a hypnotherapist.
Ah, you saw him, and maybe that kindled something in your head that you enjoyed this field.
Absolutely.
Because I guess it helped you.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to wrap up the thing. We're going to give you. We'll give you a few more minutes to discuss. Number one, we want to know how often you give the training, like you mentioned, to tell everyone, and how does the person that has some kind of non-medical problem, basically, have a problem, how do they go about contacting you or another hypnotist? What would be their procedure? Would they, something in their brain click? How would it work?
I think it's becoming more and more known by the general public that much of the issues and problems that they're dealing with, that the solution to those issues and problems lie within themselves. And hypnosis is a conduit, a pathway to this inner world. And people who are learning to take responsibility for themselves are the ones that are seeing changes happen. Those are the type of people that I love working with. That's where the magic happens. When you're working with somebody who really wants to do the work, who really wants to change.
So you would say, in general, for our audience out there, if you're committed to make a change, and we need someone to guide you into, make sure that you stay on your commitment, a guy like you, Jeffrey, would be...
One of the things that I enjoy working with is somebody who comes in and they're interested in self-discovery. They're somehow operating between a fear of success on one side and a fear of failure on the other. And helping that person understand what it is that moves them, drives their behavior. Why do they sabotage themselves just at the point when they're becoming massively successful? What's going on under the surface? What's going on within their mind, their subconscious, that's causing this kind of blockage to their own success? Helping them get in touch with that is what I find so rewarding.
Okay, I want to thank you very much, Jeffrey, for allowing allowing our audience to share some time with you. And we're going to let you just mention one more time your website, where they can contact you. Because don't contact me with the questions for Jeffrey, because he's the expert and I've just got an education. Just please let us know
Sure.
where they can contact you. You
can contact me. My phone number is 718-225-4259.